Good evening, Bulldog fans, and welcome to Bulldog Stadium. We are underway with our senior night activities. Tonight, we would like to take a few moments and honor the senior athletes and band members of the class of 2021. Although this season has been one of change and many unknowns, these students have persevered and are making the best of this situation. Join us as we celebrate our seniors in golf, cross country, band, cheerleading, and football this evening. We begin tonight's ceremony with senior members of the WHS golf team. First is Jaden Hutchins. Jaden is the son of Jeremy and Ashley Hutchins. After high school, Jaden plans to attend college and pursue further education. His favorite memory is going to state. We will now recognize our seniors from our state champion Lady Bulldog cross country team, followed by the members of our Bulldog cross country team. Riley Anschutz. Riley is the daughter of Cassie Anschutz. She plans to attend college and go into a medical field. Her favorite memory is Coach Bailey telling her, "Yeah, this meet is going to be flat." Then when she got there, she had to run up a mountain. Sarah Byford. Sarah is the daughter of Joe and Beverly Byford. She plans to attend college and study psychology. Her favorite memory is when the cross-country team won state and they had a karaoke night on the bus. Stephanie Sexton. Stephanie is the daughter of Kenesha Schaefer and Johnny Sexton. Stephanie is also a member of the Bulldog Marching Band. She plans to attend the University of Arkansas Rich Mountain and become a family marriage therapist. Her favorite memory is the moment the Lady Bulldog cross-country team became state champions. Drake Carnley. Drake is the son of Jamie and Heather Carnley. He plans to attend college and obtain a degree in computer programming. His favorite memory is running cross-country trails that led through very deep puddles of water. It was like running through a pond. Bladen Mays. Bladen is the son of Douglas and Leanne Mays. He plans to attend lineman school and pursue a career as a lineman. Lincoln Hale. Lincoln is the son of Zach and Joanna Hale. He plans to attend college and obtain a degree in mechanical engineering. Samuel Slater. Samuel is the son of Sam and Amy Slater. As we continue this evening, we recognize the senior members of our Bulldog Marching Band. Megan Byford. Megan is the daughter of Bradley Byford. After high school, she plans to attend veterinarian school. Her favorite memory is trips on the band bus. Dylan Cooley. Dylan is the son of Teresa Cooley. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas. His favorite memory is the band trip to Branson. Abigail Gavina. Abigail is the daughter of Miguel and Ruth Gavina. She plans to attend college and obtain a bachelor's degree in criminal justice or forensic science. Her favorite memory is the time she took a tumble down the stands at a football game in Subiaco her sophomore year. Anastasia Lynch. Anastasia is the daughter of Kenny and Nancy Lynch. Upon graduation, she plans to attend college and continue to work. Her favorite band memory is all the amazing times and laughter that she has experienced with each and every one of these seniors. Genesis Maravilla. Genesis is the daughter of Christina Maravilla. She plans to attend the University of Arkansas Fort Smith. Her favorite memory is the past 6 months. They have been the best 6 months of her life. Lindsay McCullough. Lindsay is the daughter of Shannon McCullough and Kyla White. She plans to attend the University of Arkansas and major in zoology and work in wildlife conservation. Her favorite memory is going to contest and making new friends. Matthew Sheely. Matthew is the son of Roger Sheely and Ashley Cass. Upon graduation, he plans to attend Vanderbilt University and study history. He hopes to attain his doctorate and become a professor. His favorite memory is destroying his voice on the band trip to Silver Dollar City by singing Country Roads on all of the roller coasters. Star Spence. Stars is also a member of the Lady Bulldog cross country team. She is the daughter of Edwin and Susan Spence. She plans to attend college and join the medical field. Her favorite memory is winning cross country state. Constance Richmond. Constance is also a member of the Lady Bulldog cross country team. She is the daughter of Gary and Christy Richmond. She plans to attend college and become a physical therapist. Her favorite memory is riding on the band bus. Abby Wright. Abby is the daughter of Richard and Jamie Wright. Abby plans to attend the University of Arkansas and pursue a career in the medical field. Her favorite memory is the janitors. Continuing on this evening, we would like to recognize the senior members of the WHS cheer squad. Hayden Chronister. Hayden is the son of Russell and Tammy Chronister. He is escorted tonight by his mom and his sister, Brittany King. Hayden plans to attend a vocational college for automotive repair. His favorite memory is being a part of the WHS cheer squad. Kylie Lynch. Kylie is the daughter of Lewis Lynch and Sherry Akins. Attend her goal is to attend a tattoo training school before graduation and use the training to work while attending college at the University of Central Arkansas. She plans to pursue a career as a game and fish wildlife officer. Her favorite memory will be the first day she gets to cheer without a mask on. Tara Nix. Tara is the daughter of Jared and Michelle Nix. She plans to attend college and become a pediatric nurse. Her favorite memory is getting closer with some of the girls during the summer's virtual cheer camp. We conclude our ceremony tonight by recognizing the senior members of our Bulldog football team. Number 3, Bryson Bailey. Bryson is the son of Brian and Angie Bailey. His future plans include owning his own sports medicine clinic. His favorite memory from high school is going duck hunting with his friends. David Blevins. David is also a member of the Bulldog Marching Band. David is the son of Tanya Blevins. He is also escorted tonight by his sister Cheyenne Allred. He plans to either work as a physical therapist or in construction. His favorite memories are football games and hanging out with the band. Number 58, Jesse Dees. Jesse is also a member of the Bulldog golf team. He is the son of Justin and Christy Dees. He plans to become a union millwright. His favorite memory is a 5-month-long spring break. Number 10, Caden Fuller. Caden is the son of Cody Fuller and Deborah Fuller. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas Fort Smith and obtain a degree in engineering. His favorite memory is when Coach B ripped his shirt off and started dancing after a win. Number 81, Race Leon. Race is the son of Ryan and Corey Leon. He plans to join the Marines after high school. His favorite memory is Coach Bates' off-season workouts. Number 54, Dayton Lovett. Dayton is the son of Bob Lovett and Vicki Phillips. He plans to work for Kenna Metals, become a steel beam fabricator. His favorite memory is B dancing in the locker room shirtless. Number 71, Cody Starr. Cody is the son of Tommy and Cyan Starr. Cody plans to attend the University of Arkansas Rich Mountain and get a degree in auto mechanics. His favorite memory is getting to play in his first football game. Number 20, Isaac Villarreal. Isaac is the son of Crystal Hinojosa. Isaac is not sure what his future holds. His favorite memory is Coach Brigance dancing in the locker room with his shirt off during his junior year. Number 13, Braden Williams. Braden is the son of Jack and Tracy Williams. At this time, he's not decided on his future path. His favorite memory is Coach B dancing in the locker room. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to show our appreciation for each of these seniors and their contribution to each of their activities. Congratulations, class of 2021. And we will be right back here in about 30 minutes to kick off Waldron Bulldog football as we get set to face Mansfield in the Highway 71 rivalry.
black marks on that county road where we drag raced our pickups and Mustangs and weathered all the sun and rain. And to this day up on that overpass, even underneath the new paint, you can still see Allie, will you marry me? I'll take a ride, look around, and there ain't no doubt. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down like tattoos on this town. Rope burn on that oak branch that hangs over the river. I still got the scar from swinging out a little too far. There ain't a corner of this hallowed ground that we ain't laughed or cried on. It's where we loved, lived, and learned real life stuff. It's everything we're made of. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down like tattoos on this town. Like tattoos on this town. Everywhere there we are, it hits me right in my heart. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down, and we'll always be hanging around like tattoos on this town. Like tattoos on this town. for rain and thank him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate. I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting
Good evening. Pleasure to welcome everyone out to our football field tonight. It's a pleasure to have our friends, our neighbors from Mansfield over in the far stands. We're glad to have you here. We hope you enjoy our hospitality. Things are a whole lot different than last year. We all are in this together, so like they say, please abide by the rules, wear them face masks, try to keep your distance. Also, quick announcement, the concession stand, again, we have our good friend, Mr. Jim Sher, once again. He is providing them good, best in western Arkansas egg rolls. And he has done this for years. He has raised a lot of money for our athletic program here at Waldron. Take full advantage. You will not be sorry. They are wonderful. Yes, things are a lot different, coast to coast. We're all in this together, and we'll all get through it together. With that being said, again, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to ask our fans and the Waldron fans to please rise. We're going to be standing at attention. If you look to the south end of the football field, you'll see the most beautiful sight in the world. And we'll be standing at attention, hats removed, and hands over the heart. And after the band plays our national anthem, I will introduce a gentleman for our invocation. And after the invocation, Waldron will provide us with the Waldron alma mater. Band, whenever you're ready, thank you. Thank you, Dan. And now it is my pleasure to introduce for the invocation a good friend of everyone's up here in the press box. He's been up here helping us a lot of different times. I'm going to ask Mr. Connor McKay to have the invocation for us. Connor, whenever you're ready.
Let's pray today. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity that you've given us to gather again today and play the wonderful sport of football. God, in such unprecedented times, I pray that you would just give strength and wisdom and guidance to each and every person that's affected by this pandemic that's been happening, God. But Lord, tonight we pray that you would keep each and every person safe from injury, traveling both to and from Waldron. Keep our players safe. But Lord God, I pray that you'd help us to remember, most of all, that if it wasn't for you and what you did for us at the cross of Calvary, we'd have no hope of life. Lord, we'll give you all the glory and the honor and the praise and ask these things to be done in Jesus' name. Amen.
this time, I believe I'll go ahead with the starting offensive lineup for our senior high Waldron Bulldogs. Halfback number 1, Gambino Grano. Wide receiver number 3, Bryson Bailey. A halfback number 10, Caden Fuller. Our quarterback tonight, Braden Williams.
Hey Bulldog live stream, this is Connor McKay here, big time Bulldog fan. I'm on my way to the Mansfield Waldron game, the Battle of Scott County tonight. And when I was in school, we used to have a special chant, and I'd like to share it with you this evening if I could. And it goes just like this: what do we eat? What do we
What do we eat? What do we eat? Tiger meat, tiger meat. How do we like it? How do we like it? Raw, raw, raw.
I feel the master. I feel them. Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on. Well, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready? Come on. We ready? We ready? Come on. Bread folks. Break bread folks. Break bread folks. Break bread folks. Come we ready? We ready? Come on. We ready? Come on. We ready? There is no question about who the best. Facing on later track and hard to come to do the rest. Step in the way, multiple shots are going through your chest. You must have gone past the target, boy, you was blessed. And I'ma take them out the game, y'all. It ain't no thing, y'all. You wanna buck, I rip you up like a chainsaw. The game's wrong, boy, please believe it. Keep your Bible with you, cause you gon' be needing Jesus. Beating for thought, stopping hits. And Archie ain't gon' stop dropping shit. I'ma make $1 million and stand on the top of it. Rocking it till the day I die in this game. Archie with the fact, boy, adding the fire to the flame.
Good evening, Bulldog fans, and welcome to Bulldog Stadium. Welcome to Friday night, Under the Lights with J&J. I'm here with Josh Hadley. My name is Josh Brown. Coach, how you doing this evening?
I'm good, Coach. I'm ready for this football game, man. We've been thinking about it all day long.
All day, all week. Man, we got this setup going on. It wouldn't be made possible without our man Keaton Davis over here. This setup is amazing, what he's able to do. We're able to bring this to you live. And we're excited about this evening. We're ready to get going. Before we get started, there's 4 minutes on the clock. We're going to play you the Under the Lights J&J Week 0 Top 5 plays of the week.
Of the week.
Of the week. All right, and here come your Bulldogs, and we are ready to go. It's 2:40 till kickoff. We're here at Bulldog Stadium. Coach Ashley and I with Keaton are inside the Fritz Morales press box and looking forward to a night of football. 2.5 minutes on the clock before kickoff with Mansfield receiving. Waldron will defend the clock, and it's about time to get ready and get underway. Coach, real quick, we got about 2 minutes before kickoff. Let's talk about last week's performance. What's one of the things that impressed you the most about our Bulldog football team?
Man, Coach, I thought we did a good job last week just securing the first tackle. We didn't always get them where we wanted to or stretch the field defensively like we wanted to, but most of the time we didn't let them off tackles. That first initial hit, we usually got them to the ground, and then we swarmed to the football. It's big in week 0.
Oh, yeah, real big. I know talking to Coach Powell, he said that one of the things they focused on was tackling this summer, and it looked like it paid off. One of my best impressions last week was the way we ran the football. Thought our kids did a good job of getting downhill and just not letting first contact take them down. And so we want to take them down first hit on defense and then break tackles on offense. 12 minutes on the clock. We're teed up. Here's the opening kickoff, and Mansfield will take the ball. Number 22 is going to be tackled at the 25-yard line. That's Tyler Woolbright, sophomore running back DB for Mansfield, who returned it right there. They're going to get out to the 26-yard line. Be Mansfield ball 1st and 10.
Coach, big quarterback there. He's listed Zane Dugan. He's listed at 6'6", 215. He is all there.
He is too, and Zane has a big arm. He's going to drop back. They're going to throw a screen on the first play. That one's going to go incomplete. Waldron got a little bit of pressure on him.
Good job not going for the screen, not getting upfield. Trevor Hunt, 22 right there, was there in the backfield with Woolbright. Broke it up. Going spread right here.
Going quick. Zane Dugan back in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, dropping back to pass, coming hitting number 4. That's going to be Cody Chick on the reception. It's going to be very short gain, maybe even looks like about a half a yard loss on the play. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.5. Mansfield going tempo again. Zane Dugan dropping back to pass. Here comes pressure by Gabino Grano. He's going to throw that one into the turf, and that is going to be a 3 and out for the Tigers.
Way to start right there. They definitely come out with a good tempo, try to spread us out a little bit. Bulldogs weren't having it. Got a good 3 and out to start the possession. Throwing that one right there to number 6, Claude. He's a defensive prowess. He's the 2nd leading returning tackler in the state of Arkansas, so he's a big one defensively for him.
All right, number 4, Cody Chick back to punt. He's going to take it, and he's going to kick it. Looked like we got a tip on it, so that one's going to go. It's going to be shy of the 50, but taking a Mansfield bounce. It's going to roll to the 49 to the 48, and that's where it's going to be down, and that's where the Bulldogs will take their first possession of the game. At quarterback for the Bulldogs, number 13, Braden Williams. He is a senior 3-year starter, and so he's going to come in and lead these Bulldogs. He was 15 of 21 last week. Throwing the ball, which is a great opening week 0 stat line. Bulldogs huddling up. Got Bryson Bailey out wide. Got Caden Fuller inside. And on the other side, it looks like we got Isaac Villarreal spread out and Trevor Hunt in the slot. Braden Williams in shotgun. Goes hard count. Looks like we're probably going to go veer right here. Coach, $5.
Might take that one.
And there it is. There's the veer, and he's going to get about a 4-yard gain right there. Good read, good hard run. That's by Trenton Hunt.
Defensive line, Mansfield's got big number 78 right there. That's Sanderson. He's an animal. He made tons of tackles for him last year, returns. He plays both sides of the line for him. He's a big, hard-to-move guy.
Braden Williams back in shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking long. He's looking deep. He's got Isaac Villarreal wide open, and Isaac is going to take that 48 yards to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Back-to-back weeks, first score for the Bulldogs has been one play touchdown drives to Isaac. Been a little bit different. That was just a go route. And put an athlete on an island, put the ball in the right spot by Williams, and Villarreal outran them. We can go up 6-0. Don't hurt my feelings one bit.
Hey, I like plays like that. We talked last week about one-play drives. We'll take those all day, every day. Coming out to kick is going to be number 70. That is Leo Lopez. Holding is number 7, Brigance. Matthew Brigance. Went blank for a minute. His dad is one of our coaches, Mark. I almost said Mark, but Matthew Brigance going to be on the hold. Leo Lopez going to be on the kick. We do have a flag on the play. See what that is. It's going to be a delay penalty on the Bulldogs. So that's going to back us up 5 yards. It's going to make that extra point just a little bit further. Going back to that play right there, Isaac Villarreal on a go route. Gets behind the defender. Like Coach said, he scored our first touchdown of the year last week, scoring the first one of the night tonight. Here we go. Leo Lopez ready to kick this one off. Snap is down. Hold is up. That was going to get tipped, and it is going to be no good, which is going to leave our score at 6-0 with 10:40 to go in the first quarter.
Hey, let's go hit somebody!
Big drive to score on the first possession right there. Mansfield last week against Magazine Rattlers, they forced 6 turnovers. So it's always good to come out and convert, especially early on in the football game. They ended up finishing on top of Magazine with them. I think it's 41-0 or something like that.
Week. Yes, sir. 41-0. Went over, I think it was at Magazine. So Mansfield starting their first 2 games on the road this year. And they're going to have to play from behind with 10:40 to go in the first quarter. Waldron is set to kick it off. Back deep for the Tigers. Looks like number 2, Sean Brown. Number 22, Tyler Woolbright. And number 4, Cody Chick. Okay, correction, that is number 21, Austin Carlton. He's back deep, and he is going to take the kick at about the 5-yard line. Nice kick by Leo Lopez. He's out to the 20. He is going to get down to the 27-yard line. It's going to be a 22-yard return.
Look at Dugan. He replaced all-athlete, do-everything senior last year, Ethan Stovall, who threw for 6,000 yards. That's crazy in his high school career, and accounted for 92 touchdowns. Yeah, 92.
Some big shoes to fill for Dugan, but he is a big man. He's got a cannon for an arm, so got to make sure that we get pressure on him. Don't let him get his feet set because he can launch the football. Mansfield taking second possession from the 27. They're going to hand off. That's going to be to number 2. That is Sean Brown, but he's going to be met immediately by 2 Bulldogs. Look like Matthew Tagmeyer in on the stop.
Inside zone right there, and number 3, Bryson Bailey, our senior safety, come downhill around the alley. Made a good job making that first hit and wrap up, make the tackle.
Something Coach talked about with his impressions earlier was our ability to not let them get through tackles, to first contact getting to the ground, and that's what we did right there. Dugan back in shotgun formation. Takes the handoff. He's going to keep it right there, but he's going to be stuck at the 25-yard line, maybe even lost a yard or 2 right there. They're going to give him forward progress to the 27. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. About a 3rd and 11 for the Tigers. They're going to huddle this time. Number 5, Matthew Tagmeyer in on the stop on that play.
I'll probably see some screen action right here, 3rd and long, see if we can get up the field a little bit.
And that's going to be a false start penalty on the Tigers. False start on the Tigers. That's going to back them up 5 yards to the 21-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 15, and that's something I know the Bulldogs are going to want to do all night is keep the Tigers behind the chains.
Probably looks like we're in cover 2 right here with Fuller and Bryson Bailey. Make sure we don't get beat anything over the top.
Zane Dugan takes the snap. He's going to roll out. Gabino giving pressure. He's going to throw it over the top. That one's going to be intercepted by Caden Fuller at the 45-yard line. He's still on his feet to the 40. He's going to be knocked out at the 38-yard line. That's going to be Bulldog football as they reset the chains. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Mansfield 39-yard line.
I want to talk about a winner. Caden Fuller there for us is a multiple sport athlete. He's the definition of a winner, dude. I'd take him battle anytime. He is rated as the 16th top receiver according to SB Live online right now, and so he's got a lot to look forward to here coming into his senior year.
That's going to be a timeout for Mansfield. That'll be their first timeout of the half with 8:59 to go in the first quarter. Coach, I don't think you could have asked for a better start. 3 and out, touchdown in 2 plays, and then an interception right there to end that drive. Almost as good as a punt for Mansfield, but the Bulldogs are going to take over 39 yards from pay dirt.
I completely agree. We had a similar situation last year. I think Mansfield overcome an 8-point late fourth quarter 8-point deficit and come back and won. Coach Cawthorn returned second year. He took over for Craig Bentley, who traveled back south to Mena. They got a big game tonight. They're playing Harding Academy. They actually picked a win according to Hooten's. Harding Academy defending state champion. But Coach Bentley did a good job there, and Coach Cawthorn takes over in his second year with a 7-4 club last year. Longtime assistant, and he returns as the head coach, and kids seem to play really hard for him.
That they do, and he's had to replace a lot of speed, a lot of athletes. And so here we go. We're going to get our second look at the Bulldogs. Braden Williams back in shotgun formation. That's number 23, Trenton Hunt. He's going to take the snap. He's going to take the handoff. He's down to the 30. He's down to the 30. He's going to get down to the 27-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. That's a 12-yard run for Trenton Hunt. That's his second carry of the night. 16 yards. Checking in for him is Gabino Grano. And Coach Gabino last week, one of our top plays of the week, number 4, didn't score a touchdown on it. Probably should have been a 3-yard loss, and it ends up being a 13-yard gain. And, he just didn't go down on contact.
Left about 7 people laying on the ground before they finally got him down. It was a big-time run, big-time point in the game, too.
Here we go. Braden Williams in shotgun, going to hand it to Gabino. He's going to veer out. He's out to the 30, to the 27. There's where we talk about contact. Made 2 guys miss before he's taken down at the 25-yard line by number 6. That's Randall Claude.
That's their defensive guy. He had 146 tackles last year. He had a game where he had 13 tackles and 14 quarterback hurries in a different game. I mean, he was a monster for us last year. He is on the 3A super team on Hooten's, and he returns for a big senior year. He is everywhere.
Twin backs in the backfield. Got Caden Fuller to Braden's right. Got Gabino Grano to Braden's left. Braden in shotgun. He's going to keep it and go right up the middle. It's going to be about a 3-yard gain. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Pretty manageable right here with down and distance. It's probably 2. We probably got 2 shots at it, considering where we are on the field to probably go for it on 4th down. So we'll see what we're trying to do here. You never know. They may do the verticals again and just throw it over the top.
It's one of my favorite plays is all goes. 3rd down, 6. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Braden Williams back in shotgun formation. He's going to hand it to Grano. Grano getting to the left side, getting hit. He's going to get down to the 20-yard line. That's going to bring up a 4th and 3, and it does look like the Bulldogs will go for it. In on that stop for Mansfield was number 6, Randall Claude. That's what Coach Atchley was just saying. That kid is everywhere. He's in on a lot of plays for the Red Tigers. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. 4th and 3. Coach Stovall calling out the play. Looks like they got it in. Bulldogs going to go trips to the left. Caden on the inside. Trevor Hunt, the second receiver, and Isaac Villarreal on the outside. In the backfield, Trenton Hunt, number 23. Braden Williams going to take a snap. He's rolling out. He's asking Bryson Bailey to go. He's going to lob it over the top, and that's going to be a catch. That's going to be a Bulldog touchdown. What a nice play. Way to direct him and made a play, Coach.
Williams did a good job there. Bryson ran some sort of stop route or some short route, and then once Williams rolled, like Coach said, he directed him down the field. He just puts his foot to the ground, scramble drill, old school scramble drill, throws it over the top. And we saw it last week with Bryson Bailey running away from defenders, and he did it right there, and they made a good athletic finish at the end.
That's going to be Bryson Bailey's second touchdown of the year. Last week, he went 4 receptions for 110 yards, 27.5-yard average. One of those was a 60-yard touchdown reception where he stuck his foot in the dirt and just outran people. That was our number 5 play of the week. That's going to be Braden Williams scrambling to the left, and that is going to be good. That's going to bring your Bulldogs up 14-0 with 6:36 to go in the first quarter.
Kind of start your wanting in a rivalry game to get on top early. Kind of wear them out a little bit. We've done it in a number of ways, too. We've ran some inside zone, some outside zone. We've thrown a few passes. We got defensive turnover, a little bit of everything. I just hope they're all positives. We don't see any of that negative stuff coming in with lost balls or turnovers on our end.
Out to a quick start. Last week, the Bulldogs got up 31-7 on Gentry. Going into the half, Gentry came out, scored 2 touchdowns to make it 31-21. And we thought, hey, hold on now. And then our kids went down and scored a touchdown to go up 16, missed the field goal, the extra point after that, and was up 16. Ended up closing out the game. That's something you don't want to see this week. We don't want to let them hang around. You just want to just keep your foot on the throttle and just keep going. Leo Lopez has the ball teed up. And here we go. Another good kick by Lopez. That's going to be number 21, Carlton, taking it at the 5-yard line. He's going to get out to the 24-yard line for a 19-yard return. Mansfield going to take over for their 3rd possession of the game. And right now, I know if you're Coach Cawthorn, you feel like, hey, we got to get something going right here, got to get something moving, got to have something positive go. And if you're the Bulldogs, you just want to put your foot in the ground again and get after them. Here we go, Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. He's going to drop back to pass, looking. That one's going to be intercepted by Braden Williams. That pass was intended for number 21, Austin Carlton. Braden made a good jump on the ball, picks it off, and Bulldogs are going to take over again and just keeping that foot on the throttle. Don't you think, Coach?
Absolutely. I'd take those every time. And the bigger the deficit, the more they got to kind of force that ball down the field like that. So it's a win-win definitely if we keep momentum right here.
And Bulldogs come to the line again. Number 13, Braden Williams in shotgun formation. Out left wide is number 20, Isaac Villarreal. And here we go. That's going to be a handoff to Trenton Hunt. He's going to break out to the left. And he's just going to try to outrun him. Stays inside. He's going to have enough for the first down. That's going to be a 12-yard gain for Trenton. His 3rd carry of the game. He's got 28 yards on 3 carries.
Good job bouncing it wide right there. Really was hoping Isaac would get a block for us, but he probably saved a penalty and didn't go back and try to peel back and get somebody. But sophomore Trenton did a good job of moving the football and picking up. They spotted it at 9.
They spotted it at 9. I had him at 12, but it looked like he went backwards a couple yards to try to break a tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and 1. So that's going to make his yardage go back. He's got 25 yards on 3 carries. Braden Williams back in shotgun formation. He's going to keep it right there, and it looked like they're going to give him enough. They're going to give him his forward progress, and he should have. Well, I thought it was yardage for the first down. Looking at the line judge over by the far side, it looks like a first down, but they've got 3rd down on the marker. It is going to be 3rd down. Okay, they just gave us the first down. So we did pick up enough yardage for the first down. And it looks like it is going to be 1st and goal from the 10 for the Bulldogs. Up 14-0. Trips to the right. Bulldogs going to huddle it back up. 8 seconds on the play clock. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Does look like we will get it off in time. That is going to go to Gabino Grono. He's just going to turn it inside, put his head down, and get his 2 yards.
We're going to have to just do something to stay away from 6. I don't know. I don't know how many snaps we have, but he's been on well over half the tackles so far.
That is Randall Claude, and as Coach said, last year he had 13 tackles in one game, so probably going to hear his name a lot this evening. Bulldogs coming to the line. Jesse Dees has the ball at center. Braden Williams drops back to pass, looking over, and that is going to be deflected by number 2, Sean Brown.
Crazy. I just assumed 6 was the one rushing, getting the quarterback hurry, and the one breaking the pass down the field. He's been over the field so much. Coach, he didn't have 13 tackles a game. He averaged 13 tackles.
My apologies to Mr. Claude. 13 a game. That is an insane number. And here we go. Braden Williams in shotgun formation. As we said earlier, he was 15 of 21 last week for 4 touchdowns. Tonight he's already got 2. He's going to drop back to pass, looking for number 3. He's going to scramble out, and he is going to toss that one, and that's going to be Bryson Bailey in for the score. That's going to be his 2nd touchdown of the evening.
He had his pick of what he wanted to do right there. He could get a rushing touchdown or a throwing touchdown. He just chose to throw it in the air. I mean, he had 5 last week, so he's going to try to add some more. He had 1 running and 4 throwing last week.
So with that being said, that's his 3rd touchdown pass of the night. He, like Coach said, he accounted for 5 last week. 8 touchdowns through 4 and just shy of half a quarter. Pretty good start to Braden Williams' senior campaign. Number 70, Leo Lopez. Ball is down, ball is up, and that one is going to be good. That's going to make your score with 4:57 to go in the first quarter. 21-0. All right, Bulldogs are set to kick again.
Go hit somebody, let's go!
Bulldogs picked as a 3-point favorite this week on Hootens. And right now, Coach, up 21-0, looking to extend that. Leo Lopez with another good kick. That one's going to be kind of tough to handle, but Carlton handles it well. However, there is a flag on the play. That is going to be offsides on the defense. That will back them up 5 yards, and we will kick from the 35.
Coach, you referenced 3-point favorite to win. Speaking of Hootens, the game of the week this week is number 2 Ozark, number 2 in 4A, and number 8 Boonville in 3A. They're playing at Boonville tonight, big-time game. First-year head coach Doc Crowley took over for Scott Hyde at Boonville. Coach Crowley's been a long-time assistant there. He's going to do a really good job. Coach Hyde used to tell me someday they're going to be playing this football game, and I'm going to be leaving in my truck, go fishing. And I bet he did that today.
Bulldogs set to kick it off as we got it re-teed, backed up 5 yards. Leo Lopez to kick it again. And that is up, and another good kick by him. That is going to be taken by number 21. That is Austin Carlton. And he is going to get out to about the 32-yard line. Bryson Barker in on that stop. He wears number 2 for the Bulldogs. And Mansfield going to have their 4th possession of the game. And if you're Zane, you got to shake it off. 2 possessions, 2 interceptions, and you got to shake that off.
21 yards on every turn.
Here we go. Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. Doubles on both sides for him. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to, that is number 2, Sean Brown. And he is going to get about a yard on the play, which will bring up a 2nd and 9 for the Mansfield Red Tigers.
You guys can hear our local student section, Nikki Hunt. If he stands up on the top bleacher, you can almost see his face, but he's cheering his tail off right now.
Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. Sean Brown to his right. He is going to take that handoff, and he is going to be taken down by Matthew Tagmeyer. Going to be about a 2-yard pickup for Sean Brown. It's going to be a 3rd and 7 for the Tigers.
Looks like we're bringing Caden Fuller back on the field right here, probably for coverage purposes. Get a little bit of rush up front, bringing Tagma off the field. Got Jesse Dees back on the field. And Patrick Poore played a great game last week, got a punt block, and did a good job defensively wrecking shop.
All right, here we go. Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. 3rd and 7 right now. The Tigers are 0-3 on 3rd down. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to bring some pressure. Screen pass going. That one is going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that is going to bring up a 4th and 7.
Just good to see a screen, and defensively you got just as many black shirts there as white shirts when they run a screen. That's odds are probably in your favor if that happens.
All right, number 4, Cody Chick, back deep to punt. Back deep for the Bulldogs to receive is number 20, Isaac Villarreal, and number 10, Caden Fuller. And that one almost got blocked. I think a flag is going to come out. Number 20 is going to take that. He's to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and he's going to be taken out at about the 39-yard line. Looked like, depending on what he calls, Coach, it could have been roughing the passer. It could have been running into the kicker. Is that a thing in high school? I would be lying to you if I knew.
I think there's just one call, but I would think that they're going to get a new set of downs.
They're going to call that running into the kicker. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, which is still going to be 4th down. It's going to be 4th, and once they mark it off, going to be 4th and a long 2 for the Tigers. We'll see what Coach Cawthorn elects to do, if the Tigers will go for it, if they will punt it away. If you're the Bulldogs, you got to be on your toes right here, watching fake. Cody Chick is a really good athlete, and so make sure you stay at home.
A hard count right here. Also, you got Claude back there. He's a good running back, too, as the up back. You might do a quick snap to him. Nope, going to punt it away.
They are going to – nope, they're going to throw it. Cody's going to keep it. He's going to throw it, going to have enough for the 1st down. That pass is going to be out to number 21, Austin Carlton, who is also their return man. Said fake, looked fake. They went fake. Makes us look like we kind of know what we're talking about, Coach.
Yeah, they just don't know us yet.
That's going to bring up a 1st down for the Tigers. That's going to be their first down of the game, converting on 4th down.
And it's getting the call signaled in right here.
Zane Dugan back. He's going to hand that off to Brown, and he's going to be met in the backfield and taken down immediately. That was number 54. Braden Houston. Dayton Lovett. Got my numbers mixed up.
He was fired up today. Had a conversation with him. He's always fired up for some tiger meat, as Brother McKay would say.
Dayton Lovett right there just looked like a bear. That looked like we ran razor bear claw, and he just wrapped up and held on.
He
and
looked
took
like
him
a
to the
dog,
ground.
Coach. A dog.
Mansfield coming to the line, trips to the left, heading south to north, moving right to left on your screen. Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. Going to go motion with Carlton. Going to keep it, and he is going to fall forward and get about 3 yards to bring up a 3rd and 8.
They go empty right there, which means they got no running back, only the quarterback in the backfield. They send that motion to the strong side with trips. They run outside zone, and Dugan does a good job with the mesh and pulls the ball off his keys and then gets downhill and see if we can get a stop right here on 3rd down.
3rd and 8, and you feel like right now, Coach, down 21-0, they would be in 4-down territory. So probably want to go something that gets it to manageable right here. Dugan with an empty backfield. Call comes in. Motion by number 6. Coach has talked about him. That's Claude. They're going to throw quick. Looked like there was a little miscommunication on the route right there. That one was intended for number 4, Cody Chick. That one's going to fall to the ground. Covered by number 3, Bryson Bailey. Bryson, plays both sides of the football. He's already had 2 touchdown catches today, and right there, no deflection, but did a good job in his coverage. And here we go. As we said, 4th down. They feel like they got to go for it. Dugan back in shotgun formation. That's Claude in the backfield with him. Watch hard count right here. They go hard count and are going to take a timeout with 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Mansfield will take their second timeout of the quarter. With 1:41 to go in the first quarter, Bulldogs up 21-0 on the visiting Mansfield Tigers. Coach off to a quick start. Mentioned that a couple of times already tonight. And right here, a big 4th down for the Bulldog defense.
Yeah, we so far momentum's been on our side. We got to make sure we convert right here and do what we're supposed to do defensively, stay home, not go for another hard count. We did that a little bit early against Gentry last week. Then we kind of got it ironed out. This luxury of having some seniors and some experience back on that defensive line. See if we can get stopped right here. They're going back to their spread look, and they got Claude in the backfield.
And here we go. Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. Trips out to the left side. And here we go. Snap is to Dugan. He's going to drop back. A little bit of pressure. That ball is going to be picked off by Braden Williams at the 45 to the 50 to the 40 to the 35, and he is going to be taken down at the 34-yard line. His second interception of the game. That he also doubles as our quarterback.
Good job. Middle linebacker sinking right there, picking the inside slant off. Our other linebacker, Trent Hunt, tried to block for him downfield, didn't really do it. He was expecting Braden to make a guy miss, but he didn't. Thought for a second we were going to get 6 out of that one.
Looked like another pick six for a second consecutive week, but not this time. So Bulldogs will take over at the 35-yard line. Braden Williams in shotgun formation. He's having himself a night, Coach. Trenton Hunt, we're going to go a little screen to Caden Fuller at the 35, and he is going to get it down to the 30-yard line. That will be a 5-yard gain for Caden Fuller.
First touch of the night. That's a good job. We haven't had too many offensive plays, but that was a good call right there. We're going screen by Coach Stovall. Got Fuller underneath. You never believe it, but Claude made another stop.
Heard his name a lot. He is all over the place for Mansfield, for the Red Tigers. Bulldogs come to the line. Braden Williams in shotgun formation. Trenton Hunt in the backfield. And we are going to go to the right side down to the 30-yard line. And that is going to be very close to a first down. Going to depend on if they give us that right foot spot or that left foot spot. Looks like they are going to give us that left foot spot, and we are going to have a Bulldog first down at the 20. 40 seconds to go in the quarter, 22 seconds on the play clock, so we'll at least see one more play in the quarter. Braden Williams in shotgun. Hadn't went up under center. Going to hand that one up to Gabino. Gabino to the 25. Not going down on first contact. And mentioned it earlier about getting downhill, and Gabino did that right there on that 13-yard run for Gabino. His third touch of the game for 18 yards.
Good job by Chick right there coming up and getting a stop. He's probably going to fill that one tomorrow, but he made the stop.
Gabino just has not gone down on first contact, and that's something that as a coach you want to see, and as a fan you want to see, that making people miss. Braden Williams in shotgun, going to go to Gabino again, and that time he is going to be taken down by a host of Tigers. Looks like number 78 in on that play. That is Brees Anderson. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter with your Bulldogs leading 21-0 in the Highway 71 rivalry game, also known as the Scott County Super Bowl. 20 miles separate these schools, and so it doesn't matter what sport they're playing, you always want to win.
Well, Coach, it's start of second quarter. You know what that means.
Means it is time for
Bulldog Trivia. Bulldog Trivia is going to be brought to you by Solomon Steel, where Kim and Randy have been erecting things since 1984. This week's question, and we were going to have the comments on, but if we don't have the comments on, so you'll just need to go ahead and get a hold of Coach Brown. The question's going to be, which famous college football stadium is named after a local Waldronite? Famous college stadium is named after a Waldronite.
All right, we're about to get set to kick off the second quarter. Bulldogs will have the football on the 9-yard line, 2nd and 7. And here we go. Tigers are on defense. Bulldogs come to the line. Braden Williams in shotgun formation with Trenton Hunt out to his right. Bulldogs will now be moving south to north, right to left on your tablet, computer, phone, TV, whatever you're watching on. And he's going to take the snap, and he's going to drop back. He's going to see Caden Fuller in the end zone for a 9-yard touchdown pass. That is 3 different receivers, Coach, that have caught a touchdown pass tonight.
Good when you can spread the ball around the field. It's always good when you got a quarterback, senior quarterback, 13 back there that can find them in space. It's always good. And then you got two, 3 good solid running backs back there that keeps everybody honest.
And that is his sixth completion of the night. 4 touchdown passes. He is 6 of 7 throwing the football. Leo Lopez set to kick the extra point. That ball is up, and it is good. And that is going to make your score 28-0 with 11:56 to go in the second quarter.
Failed to mention our trivia question. The winner will receive $20 of gas from Country Express, thanks to Eugene Taff and Solomon Steel for sponsoring that trivia question for us. So as soon as we get an answer, we're going to make sure that we get you guys some free gas.
All right, we do have an answer, and we do have that. That is from our former superintendent, Mr. Gary Wayman. It is Doak Walker Stadium at Florida State. And so, Mr. Wayman, next time you come through Waldron, just stop by, and we will get you your $20 gas card.
And Coach, Mr. Wayman never really wanted to listen to us when he was here, but I guess he finally retires and realized we ain't so bad after all.
Thank you, Mr. Wayman, for joining in with us and for all you did for us in your time at Waldron. Bulldogs set to kick it off. Number 70, that is Leo Lopez, kicks it. That's going to be 21, taking it at the 10-yard line out to the 20, out to the 25-yard line. Going to be a 15-yard return for Mr. Carlton. Tigers going to take over on the 26-yard line.
See if the Bulldogs can get another stop right here as the Tigers go back spread.
Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. He's yet to go up under center this evening. Got twins to the right, twins to the left. Looks like Bulldogs are going to bring some pressure. That's going to be number 6, Randall Claude on the carry.
The Bulldogs brought pressure off the end with Tagmeyer on this side to us, and that was a great play call to counter that pressure we were bringing off the edge.
Mansfield with a 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. Second quarter, 11:27 to go. Bulldogs in a 3 front. Looks like they're going to bring pressure again. And again, they're going to go to Claude, but this time he's going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage by number 72 was in on that stop. That is Blake Allen. Also looked like number 52, Braden Houston. Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation again. 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. He's going to roll out to his left. Looks like they were going option there. 6-foot guy. Looks like he's going to be just shy of the first down. Helmet comes off right there. That is his helmet, which means he will have to come out for a play.
It's tough, 4th and short, and your 6'6", 215-pound quarterback's got to come out for the snap.
See what the Tigers do here on 4th down. I know if you're the Bulldogs, you got to watch hard count right here. Looks like number 1, Clint Stovall, is going to be coming in at the quarterback position.
Sure, and have that box loaded, especially with some inexperience back there. See what they're going to give us right here.
They're going to stay in shotgun formation. See if they are going to run a play. Bad snap. Gabino's in the backfield, but he slips off of it. But there's Matthew Tagmeyer to hit him. He's not going to get the first down, and the Bulldogs are going to take over inside of Mansfield's territory at about the 33-yard line.
I thought Stovall right there was going to break loose and make us pay a little bit. We did a good job pursuit to the football. We talked about that earlier. And a pack of Bulldogs finished the play.
It's going to be a turnover on downs for Mansfield. Gabino Grano making first contact on that stop, and then Matthew Tagmeyer there to clean it up. Coach said he about slipped out of it, but Tagmeyer was there to wrap it up right there. So here come the Bulldogs, 1st and 10 on Mansfield's 32-yard line. 9:42 to go in the second quarter. Braden Williams going to take the snap, going to hand it to Hunt. Hunt off to the left side. There's a good block by number 22. That's his twin brother, and he's going to battle to get 3 yards on the play. He's going to have it out to the 29-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
Good job just picking up 3 yards. I don't know how many yards he actually had to run to get that 3, but he did a good job spreading the field, got us a positive 3.
Good block there by number 22, Trevor Hunt, Trenton's twin brother, and that 3-yard gain doesn't happen without that block. Braden Williams going to take the snap back to Trenton again. This time he's going to drag a couple down to the 25-yard line. That's going to be a 4-yard gain for Mr. Hunt. That is going to bring up 3rd and 3, and again, Coach, I think you're probably going to go for it on 4th down, so you got 2 plays to pick up 3 yards.
I would think so right there. That's kind of the benefit of having spread where we have multiple receivers on the field. It kind of takes a backer out of the play, and then we run underneath with Trenton right there.
Braden Williams back in shotgun formation. Trips to the right, Isaac Villarreal out to the left, and looks like we are going to have a stoppage in play, waiting to see what the call is.
I believe it's equipment, something to do with equipment.
Looks like an equipment malfunction. So coming out of the game is Trevor Hunt. Coming into the game is Peyton Lipham. Bulldogs are going to huddle it back up right there. Clock is going to run. 8:26 to go in the half. Bulldogs leading 28-0. Coming to the line, that Bulldog offensive line, Braden Williams in the backfield. Mansfield trying to bring pressure. Good job picking it up, and he's just going to lob it out to Isaac Villarreal. That's going to be a touchdown for the Bulldogs. That's Isaac's 2nd touchdown of the day, of the night. And Braden Williams' 5th touchdown pass of the evening, his 9th on the year. He has accounted for 10 touchdowns this year. And, Coach, we've only played 5.5 quarters.
Well, in this pace, it'd be a pretty decent year for him. I gave a shout-out last week to his brother, Trey. You know, if only Trey could have made some of those plays. But, hey, we'll settle for Braden. We'll just have to wait on the younger Williams to keep coming up.
And here we go, Leo Lopez Ready to kick. Ball's down. Kicks up. It is good, and that is going to bring your score 35-0. Bulldogs on top with 8:07 to go in the first half.
Coach, that wasn't even really a play by design. The other one earlier wasn't really a play by design either. It was a kind of a busted play on a rollout right there where Braden's got to escape pressure in the pocket, so he starts bumping out a little bit wider, and then our skill guys do a good job of just getting behind the defense, and once they're behind the defense, Braden does a good job of putting there, and we tend to outrun them.
That is Isaac Villarreal's second catch of the night. He has 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not a bad night for senior night. When you look at those skill guys, Bryson Bailey, 2 touchdowns. Isaac Villarreal, 2 touchdowns. Caden Fuller with a touchdown. Braden Williams with 5 touchdown passes. That's 4 seniors that is really enjoying senior night tonight. Leo Lopez to kick it off for the 5th time tonight. 6th time tonight. Carlton back to receive. That one's going to be taken by number 22, Tyler Woolbright. And he is going to get out to about the 24-yard line. That's where the Tigers will take over with 8:01 to go in the first half.
See Mansfield right here get a little bit of pick up a couple first downs, move the football a little bit, make sure they their mentality stays all right here. And on the flip side of that, for the Bulldogs, you kind of want to go ahead and keep the throttle down.
Mansfield breaking the huddle. Zane Dugan back at quarterback. Had to sit out that 4th down play with his helmet falling off. Looks like Bulldogs are going to bring pressure. Here comes 5 off the edge, but he's going to be picked up for a block. That one is going to be tipped, but caught by number 21. That is Austin Carlton. He's going to have about an 16-yard gain on the play, and that's something if you're Mansfield, the ball went your way right there, and you want to build off of that. That ball tipped by Matthew Brigance. Tipped up. Carlton makes a good play, staying with it, and picking up 16 yards
I bet
on the game.
Brigance's eyes were wide, big, beach ball trying to catch it right there and just got a little bit ahead of himself. He's a sophomore, though. He'll get it figured out.
Saw green grass before he caught the ball. Bulldogs bringing pressure off the edge again. They're going to flip that one out to Chick, but he's going to be there met, but he breaks the tackle. And he is going to get a 7-yard gain. Looked like it was going to be a 3-yard loss on that pitch and catch for Cody Chick, but he breaks the tackle, spins out of it, and gets a 7-yard gain. That's 2 positive plays right there, 2 catches in a row, and as a quarterback, that's something that you want to see, just some things going your way on a night that just really hasn't. We know Zane is a good quarterback, and just a couple of missed opportunities for him tonight that have turned into points for the Bulldogs, but he will bounce back from that. Mansfield at the line, 2nd down and 2 to go. Zane going to take the pitch or the snap. He's going to throw that one out to Chick, a little bit in front of him. That is going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Tigers.
You jump back to that previous play right there with 2 missed tackles from seniors. That's something we didn't see a whole lot of last week. And right there, we kind of got punished for it a little bit with about a 10-yard difference in the play, but maybe we can eliminate those mistakes down the road and make sure we make first contact, first tackle.
Here come the Tigers to the line, 3rd down and 3. Big 3 again. Think they're probably in 4-down territory. Bulldogs got 3 down linemen. Dugan's going to take the snap, 3-foot drop. Got some pressure. That one just outside of the hands of, looked like Cody Chick. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3 for the Tigers.
Kind of a delayed release right there. Chick chipped the outside backer and then released down the middle. Just a little bit out of his reach.
Tigers coming to the line, 4th down and 3. They did convert earlier on 4th down, but failed to convert on their last attempt. 0 for 6, I believe, on 3rd down conversions. Quick pitch out to number 6. That's Claude, and he is going to have enough for the first down on that 3-yard gain.
We're doing kind of what we talked about before the series started, is converting a few first downs and moving the chains a little bit. That was an old-school quick pitch out of shotgun. You don't see that a ton, but did a good job getting Claude on the edge right there, and he picked up the first down.
Claude playing both sides of the football, and he's just a monster on both sides, just showing right there his toughness and his grit, putting his head down, getting that 3 yards, making sure they got that first down. And as Coach said earlier, they picked up their second first down of the drive. Here we go. They are 2 for 3 on 4th down. Zane Dugan back in shotgun. He's looking. That one's going to be picked off, though. That's going to be Trevor Hunt, and got one out in front of him. That one is going to be picked off by Trevor Hunt, his second interception of the year, and he is going to return it down to the 19-yard line with 5:59 to go in the first half. Bulldogs are going to take over at the 19-yard line, up 35-0.
Coach Claude is so good at making tackles. He gets tackles when he's not even playing defense. He got the stop right there and probably saved 6 points, because I think Trevor was seeing the end zone.
Trevor Hunt with a pick 6 last week, our number 2 play of the week from week 0. 5:59 to go in the half. Braden Williams trotting back out onto the field. Got Caden Fuller to the right. Isaac Villarreal to the left, far left. Trevor Hunt on the inside. That snap's going to go. Hand off to Trenton Hunt. He's out to the 15, and he is going to be taken down at the 16-yard line. That will be a 3-yard gain for Trenton.
Counter step, so he steps to the right, comes back to the left, gets the handoff from Williams, gets to the edge. We didn't hold our blocks real well on the edge. Got close to a holding penalty right there, but we let our hands go pretty early and picked up 3.
As far as penalties go tonight, we've only seen, I believe, an offsides on a kickoff and a false start on the offense. So it's a pretty clean game as far as yellow flags coming out from the officials. That's going to be a toss to number 22. As I say that, there's a flag on the play. 22, that's Trevor Hunt's going to get down to the 3-yard line. Looks like it's probably going to come back, though, as it's thrown in the backfield. And, you know, Coach, you kind of talk about it, and you just talk it into existence. And so –
oh, yeah, that one's on you, Coach.
I guess I'll have to take it and swallow that one.
With that formation right there, we had a Gabino to the right side of Williams.
It's going to be an illegal shift on the Bulldogs.
I don't guess I saw that one. But by doing that, we don't have a backer on the right side, and then we run that jet sweep action with Gabino as the lead blocker. It's actually a shovel pass because we tossed it forward and didn't hand it off forward, so if it was to get on the ground, it wouldn't be a fumble. It would be an incomplete pass, kind of a loophole in the rule. But we do that, and we had advantage numbers-wise on the outside, and we got penalized for something.
Sorry about that, Coach. I'm glad Coach actually explained that. Last year at Elkins, we had a call that really kind of changed momentum where we tossed it forward, hits the ground. They say it's a fumble, should have been an incomplete pass, and the tide really turned in that game. With that carry, that's Gabino Grano going to pull forward. Going to gain about a yard on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs. We've seen it a few times already. Coach probably look at Braden maybe scrambling right here, and you know, he's done a good job directing so far. So let's see what the composer can do. Here we go. There's that pass again. That's going to be Trevor Hunt on the carry, and that's going to be about a 2-yard gain. That's going to go down as a completion.
Oh, we're going to see Leo Lopez kick a field goal. That's what it looks like.
We are sending out the field goal unit. Leo Lopez last week connected on a 25-yard field goal. He is 1 for 1 on the year. This one looks like he is going to be setting up at the 25, which will make it a 35-yard field goal attempt for Mr. Lopez. 10 seconds on the play clock. 9, 8. Here we go. Left foot kicker Matthew Brigance for the hold. 3 seconds on the play clock. Let's see if we get it off. Rolls a little bit. Matthew Brigance is going to pick it up. He's just going to improv. He's going to throw it. Oh, 31. That's Trevor Bates, the intended receiver. That one's going to fall to the turf, and that will be a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. Tigers going to take over with 3:42 to go in the half.
Coach, that's part of personnel right there. Most teams will have their backup quarterback or somebody with a decent arm holding the kicks for that very situation right there. Usually your outside blockers that set up on a field goal know to release when it's called a fire call when the ball's on the ground. So Brigance right there being the backup quarterback, picked it up, threw it over the top, and Bates almost come up with it.
Mansfield going to take over with 3:42 to go in the half. Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. He is going to throw it. It's going to be a little bit outside. That was intended for number 10, Darton Hoopengarner.
That man again, Braden Houston, got to the backfield a little bit early and disrupted the timing of that, and we're in cover 2, so we had a safety over the top and just put it a little bit too far out in front of the wide receiver.
Mansfield coming back to the line, going to have a 2nd down and 10 for the Red Tigers. Takes the snap, going to hand it off to Randall Claude, who's going to get out to about the 21-yard line. About a 2-yard gain for Mr. Claude. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 for the Tigers. 3:22 to go in the half.
Coach, if you want to keep momentum going in a half right here, this will be a big stop for the Bulldogs, or on the flip side, a big conversion for the Red Tigers.
Mansfield coming to the line, doubles to the left, doubles to the right. Randall Claude in the backfield with Dugan. Dugan going to take the snap, going to drop back. Looking over the middle, there is number 21. That is Austin Carlton, the intended receiver, going to be just out in front of him. And that is going to bring up a 4th and 8 for the Tigers. And, Coach, you'd think backed up that deep, they're probably going to kick this one away.
Yeah, I'll try to flip the field right here. So we've got a scorers, 2:52 left in the half. So they're forcing our offense to make some plays. Good job on that previous play by sophomore Peyton Lipham, playing safety right there and being in the right place at the right time and getting a stop on big 3rd down stop.
And it is a 4th and 8. Mansfield did run a fake earlier. This time they are going to run a fake again. Cody Chick with the football coming up and laying that stick is number 22, Trevor Hunt. Bulldogs are going to take over with 2:46 to go in the half at the 18-yard line.
Man, if you're going to run a fake right there and our end of the field, you really want to punish them right here with conversion on offense. Good job by Trevor Hunt coming up, getting a big stick right there, and we got a short field to work with.
Braden Williams back in at quarterback for the Bulldogs. Trenton Hunt in the backfield with him. Hand off to Trenton. That one is going to be in the backfield, bringing pressure right there for the Tigers, and you could probably guess who that was.
I'm sure it was 6. I would have told you 6 before the snap happened.
That was Randall Claude again in on another stop for the Tigers, and he just shot in the backfield and stuck us right at the point of contact. So that's going to put us behind the sticks for a 2nd and 15.
Probably a good gamble right there by the Mansfield DC, assuming that we're probably going to run on 1st and 10 from inside the 20 right there, and did a good job, good play call, and got a big stop.
It's going to put the Bulldogs behind the chains. Braden Williams in at quarterback and shotgun. Caden Fuller in. Caden Fuller was in motion right there. Faked it to him, went to Trenton, and he is going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage again. It's going to move the Bulldogs back to a 3rd and 21.
Be a big stop right here for Mansfield if they can get a stop. I'm assuming it's 2-down territory for us, so I don't know if we've got to go for the 1st down right here or not. But we're huddling up, getting a play call from Coach Stovall right now, and see what he's got up his sleeves.
1:40 to go in the half. Bulldogs coming out, trips to the left. Bryson Bailey by himself on the right side. Braden Williams in shotgun formation. That's going to be handed off to Gabino, and again, Mansfield is in the backfield for a 3rd consecutive play, and that is number 6. We've called his name all night. That is Randall Claude in on that stop.
Coach, I don't know. I mean, on the 36-yard line, 37-yard line, I'd probably punt one just to give our defense as much a field as possible. The clock's under a minute and ticking right here. Mansfield's not calling a timeout.
Bring Leo Lopez on for the 51-yard field goal. Don't think that will happen this evening.
Scrimmage kick. Look the roll up. Scrimmage kick.
Bulldogs going to have to call play. Probably looking to take a timeout as there's 8 seconds to go on the play clock. And that's what it looks like the Bulldogs will do.
35 seconds on the game clock. I don't know. I mean, you're probably fine either way if you want to see what you got up your sleeves for fourth and really long right here, or see if you can do something on special teams by pinning them deep and try to get the ball out of bounds on a punt and make defense give a little bit of wiggle room going into the half.
Not a lot of 4th and 27 plays in the playbook, but I'm sure that you've probably worked on it just in case. Probably have a player or two that we could go to. See what we got right here coming out of the timeout with 35 seconds to go in the first half. See what Coach Stovall dials up right here.
35 seconds left to half. And at halftime, Coach Brown's got a treat for you. He's got Jason Baggett in the booth for us. Owner, founder, resident press. He does a great job covering local kids. He always takes pride. He's got a lot of good people working for him. He does a really good job, takes care of everybody. He's going to be on at halftime. Let Coach Brown grill him a little bit.
Glad to have Mr. Jason Baggett with us today, but he's going to be on in about 35 seconds. Isaac Villarreal back to punt for the Bulldogs. Going to try to pin them deep right here. Punts up, kicks up, and he's going to sky that one high. That's going to give us time to get down there. Going to be a fair catch. That one's going to be botched, but going to be recovered, look like, by the Tigers. That one hung in the air for a really, really long time, and you got black jerseys all around you. You just hear those footsteps. Sometimes your eyes goes away from the football, and that one just went through his arms, but he was able to get back on it with 26 seconds to go in the first half.
If any of you guys have ever tried to fill a punt, a real deal punt, it's a lot harder than it looks. A lot of people struggle with it. Like Coach said, you get a lot of traffic around you. It's a tough job to do.
Watched a TV show one time where they had people who had put things on Twitter about people returning punts, so they put them out there. I think it was on ESPN, on a segment on ESPN, and most of those people could not field them. So as Coach said, it's a lot harder than it seems. Dugan back, dropping to pass, going to have some pressure. That's going to be number 51. That is Patrick Poore in on first contact, taken down by a host of Bulldogs, and that looks like it's probably going to be the last play of the first half.
Took several to take him down. Like we said earlier, he's a big kid. But Mansfield's going to go into halftime right here and really reevaluate and make sure that they got a good approach starting out the third quarter and trying to move the football. I think Mansfield starts with the ball second half.
Nope, it's going to be the Bulldogs. So Bulldogs will start the second half with the kick. Sorry, with the ball. All right, Bulldog fans, we will be right back with Jason Baggett in just a moment.
Hey guys, I'm Connor McKay here with the Uncommon Men program of the Waldron Bulldog football team. I'm here with Braden Houston. Braden Houston was elected the lineman of the week for the week of August the 28th against the Gentry Pioneers. Braden played a great game of football on the line of scrimmage and really contributed to the Bulldogs' win. So Braden, tell me how you feel about the game last Friday night.
We played good, and Howie did, and the secondary played good, and if we wouldn't have did what we were supposed to, we wouldn't have took the win.
Well, hey man, we're so glad that we got the big win Friday night. I hope everybody's enjoying this game tonight against the Mansfield Tigers. Make sure you stick around for next week when we vote our next lineman of the week for the Mansfield Tigers game. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Back to you, Coach.
All right, we would like to thank Charbroiler for Feast Week. That is our lineman of the week. In the studio with me right now, I have Mr. Jason Baggett of Resident Press. How are you tonight, Mr. Baggett?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm wonderful. I like winning, and so I'm doing okay.
Right.
So, real quick, just introduce yourself, introduce Resident Press, and what y'all do and what you're about.
Sure. So, well, first of all, thank you for having me here. I really enjoy this. For those that don't know us, Resident Press got started 5 years ago, just after realizing a need for more coverage.
Yes, sir.
There's what they call news deserts out there, and there's those areas, the news deserts, just don't get the coverage that it needs. And what it boils down to is kids, athletes, schools, communities.
Yes, sir.
So we recognize this need, and I think we're doing it justice.
Yes, sir.
In 5 years, we went just from a small online website to a blistering and exploding social media following to a printed newspaper, and now this year the app.
Yes, sir.
App.
Yes, sir.
And so that's kind of our story.
Good deal. Well, I know we appreciate Resident Press and what they do, the coverage that they give our kids in our area, and I think, is it 8 cities now, 9 cities?
And growing.
8, yes. And so covering a lot of small town athletes, small town sports that mean a big thing to those communities, and so we really do appreciate that. And so why, you kind of explained the need for Resident Press, and so who are some of the people that cover the news for you all?
So we have an ongoing staff that we keep adding to it. We've got a sports group. Megan Hecox is the editor of that. She does a fantastic job, and she is welcomed wherever she goes.
Yes, absolutely.
Her husband Adam helps her.
Yes.
We've also got Dr. Jim Best that helps with Charleston and the Paris aspect.
Yes, sir.
We've got Melinda Mizell that covers the Cedarville and Mountainburg aspect.
Right.
And we're always looking for more.
You heard that right there. Just a lot of small town communities that Resident Press covers for our athletes. And I know if you after a game, you're always going to see that article for your team, and that's something that I know that I appreciate as a coach, that our parents appreciate who have student athletes who play. And so we thank y'all very much for what y'all do for our communities, not just in Waldron, but Mansfield and Charleston and the other areas that you cover, because it's always good to read about other kids as well, not just your own. And so just to see that coverage that for those students it's absolutely awesome and remarkable, and we couldn't thank you all enough. And like you said, it continues to grow, and so I know that the sky's the limit, and we appreciate you all for that. So real quick, before we let you go, let's talk about the Razorbacks. They're about to get kicked off. I'm excited about Sam Pittman, and so let's talk about Pittman and the Razorbacks. And what are your thoughts on the upcoming season, going to 10 games for the SEC? How do you think we're going to do?
I think he brings a new energy to the club, to the university, to the overall mentality. And it's funny you mentioned that, because last year was our first year that we actually covered anything Razorbacks.
Awesome. Yes.
Dr. Jim Best was on the sidelines, and he did a story on Ty Story.
Right. I did read that. Yes.
And we sold out of newspapers. In fact, we're still printing that newspaper for Ty Story.
That is awesome.
But as back to what's going on now, I think it's the electricity is back there for the Hogs.
Yes.
And that's what we've needed for that ball club.
Yes.
And we went through those years of just going down.
I feel like I don't want to say this is the year, but I want to say this is the year to where Hogs. We're bringing back that passion.
Competing.
Yes, we're competing. Yes, we've always been a passionate fan club.
Yes, absolutely.
But we've got to get to the point where we're competing.
Yes, I think that's something that we haven't seen in the last couple of years. And as a, if Dr. Best ever needs someone to go hold the camera bag, I'd be more than happy to help. And I'd actually probably pay to get to do that. But man, I'm glad you're here, and I just appreciate all you do for our communities and what you're going to continue to do. And I can't thank you enough, and I appreciate you coming on with me. Anything else you'd like to add before we jump off of here?
One thing, what we do is bottom line, it's for the kids.
Yes.
And we don't just focus on athletes. We do have a great sports program, but we're the only news coverage that focuses on cheerleading bands. Last year was our first year to actually cover the band aspect that mainstream media doesn't do.
Right.
And so we're proud of that. But tonight, as I'm sitting up here in the press box with y'all, we're testing a new aspect to our element, to our app called Resident Press Pass, where we're going to keep an updated score, not live, it's just numerically, that we'll be able to post numbers, keep everything updated through the quarters half and then the final score.
Yes, sir.
So I just, thank y'all for having me on here.
I appreciate you coming. We appreciate everything you do. And so that is Mr. Jason Baggett. And we're going to sign off for just a couple minutes as we have about 9 minutes to go in the half. And we will be right back here in just a little bit with Bulldog football. Good. Appreciate you, brother. Good to see you. I thought you did really good.
So let me show you this real quick. So we have,
Alrighty.
so we're doing, so what we're doing here, an aspect to the app, let me refresh it here. Scroll down.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we're just testing this
Right.
format right now. I want to go to more of a block style. We're going to do this with bass.
Want to remind the fans, for your eating pleasure after the ball game, our local Stonic Drive-In is going to be remaining open for you till 11 o'clock tonight. Next week, here at Waldron, no football. We'll all junior high and senior high. We'll just have a week of rest. See everybody the next week.
Negative, nepotist, everybody waiting for the fall of man, everybody praying for the end of times, everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse, hold me like a ripcord, break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip, word upon your lip, lip, rather that you rip, rip, break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love how it feels when I break the chains.
30 seconds on the clock. We need 3 minutes back to warm up. I'd like to thank Jason Baggett again for coming on the set with us and talking about Resident Press. We do appreciate everything the Resident Press does for our local athletes and for our local students. As he said, they don't just cover athletes, they cover band, they cover Quiz Bowl, they cover all the many things that encompass a school, as well as the things that are going on in the community. Braden Williams, again, was our offensive line, or I'm sorry, was our, let me start over. Braden Houston was our uncommon man lineman of the week. That goes to an offense or defensive lineman, and he was given that award. We'd like to thank Charbroiler again for sponsoring that award and for all that they do for our community, for our schools, and thank you to Charbroiler.
Jimmy down at Charbroiler said that Braden Houston had a feast week last week, so he was going to keep that feast week going and made sure he was fed well today at Charbroiler. So we appreciate Jimmy and all the mentors in the Uncommon Man program.
And Bulldogs are coming back out onto the field. 2.5 minutes to go before we kick it off. There's a little bit of lightning out to the southeast of us, and so should be a running clock when we come back. Doesn't look like it's, I know within 10 miles is when they have to start looking at delaying the game. Not sure, most coaches, most officials have that stat tracker to let us know how close it is, and hopefully we can get through and not have any delays as we come back to action. Minute and 58 before we get going. Waldron doing their stretches right now. It looks like Mansfield's on the sideline ready to go. Second half will be underway. Bulldogs are going to take the kickoff to begin the second half. Just to break down some stats for you, and again, I don't know how accurate these are, but we're going to see what we got. I got Braden Williams, 7 of 8 passing, 2 touchdown passes to Bryson Bailey, 1 for 20 and 1 for 8 yards. 2 touchdown passes to Isaac Villarreal, 1 for 44, 1 for 25, which gives him 69 yards. A touchdown pass to Caden Fuller. Caden has 2 receptions on the night for 14 yards, and then 1 reception by Trevor Hunt for 2 yards. On the rushing side of the football, Braden Williams has 2 carries for 7 yards. Trenton Hunt has 24 yards on 2, 4, 6, 8 carries, and Gabino Grano has 19 yards on 4 carries. We'll get those stats updated for next week. Coach, coming out in the second half, let's talk about impressions. We talked about before the game our impressions of last week. Let's talk about impressions for the first half.
More of the same. We did a good job making that initial tackle that we talked about last week, which is always good when you talk about something we did well, and then that continues to be a strong suit for us. I would say my impression of the first half, though, was just improv. I mean, we improv. Braden Williams would roll out. Receivers stuck a foot in the ground, got north for us, threw the ball over the top, just kind of making plays when you had to make plays defensively. It's the same thing. They went for it on 4th down, gave us a fake right there, and we kind of improv and made the stop. So I would say improv for the first half. What about you, Coach?
Oh, I like it. I'm with you. I thought that first one of the touchdown passes that Braden threw to Bryson, where he rolls out to the right side, rolls out closest to us, points his finger up to him. Bryson releases and just throws it up to him. and just makes a good catch and gets us back on the board. I think that was when we went up 14-0. And so just our passing game, we've looked crisp. And I tell you what, our line on both sides of the ball has done a great job. And if we can keep that up throughout the year, then we're going to have a good year. Mansfield to kick off for the first time this evening. That ball is going to be picked up by number 2, Barker. And he broke a tackle. He is out to the 36-yard line. Something rolled on the field. Not sure what it was.
Coach, that's the kicking tee, which went further than the football. I have not seen that ever. I mean, you might have because you're a lot older than me, but you never know.
Wouldn't say a lot older. I'm a few years older. I know some of y'all out there. I've got a couple of text messages.
You're seasoned.
Seasoned. Got a couple of text messages about the golf game today. Well, that was won by the weather this week as we went through a lot of flooding. Golf course got flooded. I went out there yesterday, looked at it. Some of the water has receded. It's really, really green right now. But probably going to be a few days before we can get back out on the course and have our Friday golf game. Braden Williams in shotgun formation, going to pitch that to Barker, and he is going to be taken down in the backfield by a host of Tigers.
Coach, speak for yourself. I went out to the golf course, had a good day. On hole number 2, I caught 2 fish where the hole was supposed to be, and then we went over and took a canoe to the bathrooms on the tee box of 4, so we had a good day.
A good day on the golf course. Bulldogs coming to the line, Matthew Brigant's going to take that snap and run right up the middle for a gain of 3 yards.
Some of these young guys some reps right here. The mercy rule, the sportsmanship rule in high school football is 35 points after half, so the clock will be running here. Gives us an opportunity both to get some underclassmen some reps right here and also maybe beat some weather if it was to roll in.
Braden Williams' night is probably done for the Bulldogs. Matthew Brigant's going to take that snap, and Bulldogs right ahead. And he's still on his feet, and they're just pushing. He keeps his legs churning. He's going to get that one out to the 42-yard line. And that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Bulldogs, and Isaac Villarreal will trot out onto the field to punt. Back deep to receive for the Tigers is number 4, Cody Chick. And that punt is away. Barker down in coverage. He's going to let that ball bounce. That's going to take a Bulldog bounce, and it's just going to keep rolling, and it is going to be down at the 12-yard line. That is where the Tigers will take over first down and their first possession for the second half. And going into half, Coach Mansfield, what do you think they're talking about in halftime?
There's no 35-point touchdown plays, or everybody'd be calling them, but just need to convert first downs at a time. Generally speaking, in a situation like this, you just try to convert and try to get some positive plays going into next week. When you do your film review going into their week 3 opponent, you can hopefully their third opponent, you can hopefully expand on something here in the second half.
All right, here we go. Mansfield taking over first down and 10 from their own 12. Dugan going to hand it off, and that is going to be an 8-yard run. That's going to be number 2. That's Sean Brown. Next week, Waldron will be having an open week. As the way it works, we played week 0 and week 1, so we will take week 2 off and play in week 3. So have 3 opportunities, or 4 weeks to play 3 games, and that's what we played week 0. I think it's the first time we've played week 0, if I'm not mistaken. Dugan going to drop back to pass. He's going to overshoot his target. That is number 19, Drew Elmore, the intended receiver.
Yeah, week 0 is a relatively new concept. We usually play Mansfield for our opening game. We kept Mansfield week 1. We added Gentry week 0. It helps out, gives your athletes a little bit of time to rest during the season. And correct terminology right there, Coach, by saying open and not bye. Coach Brock May used to get frustrated with that. Bye is a bye in a playoff, and an open date is when you don't play. So there you go.
So open date next week. So we'll be back in Bulldog Stadium in 2 weeks. 8:50 to go in the half. Going to be a quick pitch out to Brown, and Brown's going to put his head down in the dirt. And
a good run right there to start the half. Did a good job. Took several tackles with him. Good job. Good start for guy getting some reps here in the third quarter.
That's going to be enough for a first down for the Red Tigers. Our next opponent will be the Atkins Red Devils. That game will be in Bulldog Stadium. Right now they are leading Dover 40-6. Dover will be our last week opponent, and so a common opponent right there. Find out a little bit about ourselves coming into that game and where we stand up against some of the competition in our conference. Dugan out, rolling to his left, throwing, going to throw it out. That's going to be caught. That is going to be incomplete. That's going to be intended for Randall Claude. That pass is going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up a second down and 10 for the Tigers.
An under route right there by the running back, the halfback, or a crossing route. Dugan rolling to his left, trying to put it. It's hard with the right-handed quarterback rolling to the left to get your shoulders around and make that pass and just come up a little bit short.
Here we go. Tigers at the line. In motion, number 21, that's Carlton. Good job of the Bulldogs staying in, getting in there, and he is going to be brought down by a host of Bulldogs. That's going to be number 66 making first contact. That's Miguel Triana. Number 41, Figueroa got in there. That's Stephen Figueroa. Number 66. I'm sorry, I already said Miguel's name. Going to be a 3-yard loss on that. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Tigers. Game of the week for our classification was Ozark and Boonville. Ozark right now leading the Bearcats 13-7 in the third quarter. Mansfield coming to the line with 6:45 to go in the third quarter. Dugan taking the snap, rolling to his right. Good job picking up the blocks. That's going to be Cody Chick on the catch, and he is going to be drugged out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That is going to be enough for a first down for the Tigers, and they look like they got something going right here.
Isaac tried to make a play right there and jumped it and looked like it went right between his arms to the receiver's hand. It's one of those deals you kind of get to gamble a little bit more in a situation like this than you probably traditionally would, but I know he's frustrated he didn't make a play. I know Coach Brigance did a little jig on the sideline when he didn't make a play, but we'll see if we can get a stop right here.
And here we go. Going to be first down for the Tigers. Dugan back in shotgun formation. He's going to hand that off to Brown. Brown's up to the 45, or to the 50, and he is going to drag some Bulldogs down to the 47-yard line. That is going to be enough for a Mansfield first down. That's 3 first down conversions on this drive, and Mansfield's got something brewing.
Some subs coming on the field right here. Probably want to make sure we get a stop and do our part, not bend too much too early.
All right, here we go. Ball on the Bulldog 47-yard line. First time they've crossed midfield today. That's going to be a pitch. That's 6. That's Claude. That's Randall Claude. He's going to be close to a first down, but looks like he's going to be about a yard short. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. 9-yard gain for Randall Claude.
I don't know if that was a shovel pass or a forward pitch or a broken play or what, but Dugan had some pressure and flipped it forward right there to Claude, and he got another big gain.
Like Coach said, I don't know if that was by design. I thought it was a busted play, but then he pitched it like it meant to do that and gets a 9-yard gain out of it. And Tigers are coming down 2nd and 1 from the 37-yard line.
Brigance is rolling down right here.
And that is going to be a fumbled snap. And the Bulldogs are going to jump on it. That is Jesse Dees with that fumble recovery, and guy who got a fumble recovery last week got one this week, and so that's his 2nd fumble recovery of the year.
Always nice on senior night for a senior to make a big play for us and turn us over.
Another score update. Lamar, who is our Week 5 opponent, is beating Gentry right now 21-14 in the second quarter. We played Gentry last week and came out victorious. Brigant's going to hand that ball off. That is to number 41, Stephen Figueroa. He is going to get down to about the 40-yard line. 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs.
And from a coaching perspective, this is a situation, like we said earlier, get some guys some reps, but also to make sure we're healthy going into next week, which happens to be an open week, but going into our next opponent and for the year going forward. We got some talent on the edges and in the trenches, and we want to make sure those guys stay healthy for us.
Matthew Brigant's back in shotgun formation. Going to pitch that one out to Hunt. That looked like a 50-50 ball. Hunt comes up with it. It's going to be a 1-yard loss on that pass. 21 Carlton made a good read on it, about jumped the pass, but 50-50 ball, and Hunt comes up with it, and Bulldogs catch a break right there.
It is the first career completion for Matthew Brigants, who we'll be seeing for the next 3 years. Lead the offense, coach's kid. His dad's the defense coordinator for us, so he's got a high football IQ, which is always a good plus right there. Made a tough decision, but Trent Hunt come up with it. We got a long 3rd down right here.
3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs in shotgun formation again. Going to give that one looks like to Trevor Bates. Trevor Bates making a couple guys miss. Going to make a nice run right there. Going to pick up 17 yards on the play. Going to be a 1st down for the Bulldogs from a 3rd and long. 2:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. That ball is going to be placed at the 45-yard line.
Zone, inside zone right there. Zone is the blocking scheme, so our lineman would all step to the left on the inside zone. He finds the hole, Bates finds the hole and gets north and springs for a 17-yard gain.
Matthew Brigant's in shotgun, going to go to Bates again. Bates is going to break it out to the right, and he's just going to try to beat people on the edge. He's out to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, and he is going to be knocked out of bounds at, let's see where they spot it. They're going to mark it out at the 25-yard line. Coach actually talked about this game earlier tonight. Harding Academy and Mena. That game is being played in Mena. Harding Academy is on top right now at the half, 24-13. Mena will be our September 25th playing date. That will also be homecoming. And so not real sure about festivities and how that is going to work yet as far as all the directives go. But we will get that information to you. But homecoming will be September 25th against Mena. We wanted to make sure that we moved it up. That way we'll make sure that we get it in, that we're doing everything we can so that we get to enjoy the festivities and activities that football season brings us. That run was by number 80, Hector Calderon. 5-yard gain on the play.
Traditional running back number, 80.
Matthew Brigant's in shotgun formation. That ball is going to be handed off to number 81. 81, that is Race Leon. And going to be enough for a Bulldog 1st down. 56 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs on top 35-30. See a couple of Bulldogs coming off. Number 54, that's Dayton Lovett. Number 58, that is Jesse Dees, both enjoying senior night. And number 51, that's Patrick Poor. Bulldogs have the ball 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Brigant's back in shotgun. Going to hand it off to number 80, that's Hector Calderon. He's going to be met by a host of Tigers, but push forward for about a 2-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. But looks like that may be the last play of the quarter as we are inside of 10 seconds now. And Bulldogs are going to take it to the 4th quarter. Another conference opponent that we'll be facing later on in the year. Dardanelle is playing Charleston this evening. They are up 14-0 at the half. little 20-mile rivalry going on right now. Bulldogs lead 35-0. And we are 12 minutes away, Coach, from being 2-0 for the first time in, 4 years?
Yeah, I believe so. About 4 years ago.
4 years ago, it was Ricky May's second year in Waldron. We went on the road to Mansfield and won that. That broke the streak. Broke the streak, the 43-game losing streak, and then went on to beat Cedarville at Cedarville the following week.
It was a pretty neat night. We broke the losing streak. We made the headline of USA Today the next morning. Mansfield, we followed the buses, football guys back to downtown Waldron, had a parade and lights and whole big deal. That's the beauty of small town living.
It's a big deal when 43 games, and you put that into perspective, that is 4 years and a third. That's a long time, and so that game was very fun to be at. We were there on the side, and it was an exciting night, just like tonight is. And that is going to be number 81, Race Leon, and he is going to dig deep, get down to the 2-yard line. That is going to be enough. Oh, we do have a flag on the play. It's going to be our first penalty of the second half. Looks like it's probably going to be a hold, which will be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, and that will bring up a second and long for the Bulldogs.
He raced Leon's big run right there, but maybe we can convert here again. That's a senior getting a chance to carry the football.
Race Leon, a senior for the Bulldogs. Matthew Brigance in shotgun formation. Going to hand it off to Leon again. Leon is going to be hit about the line of scrimmage, and he's taken down by a host of Tigers right there. That's going to bring up third down and long for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 19 from the 22-yard line. Don't have to score a touchdown. Can still pick up the first down, but got a ways to go to get there. No, tonight we have a lot better picture quality coming at you. And again, we want to thank Keaton Davis for setting all this up and helping us, because without him, may not be able to be bringing all of this to you. Another flag on the play. Going to be a false start on the Bulldogs. And
right tackle right there was pulling and about to kick the defensive end, and he got a head start for us, which is not allowed.
It's going to be a 3rd down and 24, and will be the second time this evening that we've had 20-plus yards to go to pick up a first down. Coach Stovall.
We could pull them off sides and do the old Doug Flutie, Bill Belichick punt on 3rd down.
Here we go. Matthew Brigance in shotgun formation. And they're just going to hand it off, and that's going to be Hector Calderon on the run. He gets about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th and 23 from the 27-yard line. 10.5 minutes to go in the game. And we are bringing the kicking block in. And Coach, we may be trying a field goal right here. It's going to be a 43-yard field goal attempt. That's going to be Leo Lopez.
This will be interesting. We even caught the officials by surprise a little bit. Just now got back there.
44-yard field goal. Matthew Brigance to hold. The snap is up, it's down, it's up, and that is not going to make it. And so that one is going to be no good. That's going to be his first miss on the year. Mansfield will take the ball with 9.5 minutes to go in the game.
A little bit different rule than in college. When the ball crosses the end zone like that, it is immediately blown dead. So that's why there was no return right there. It's a little bit different than college football, where you saw the kick six a couple years ago with Alabama Auburn in the Iron Bowl.
That was a weird, wild game. I was at a Chef Lee's in Pine Bluff when that happened, watching it on my cell phone, which would have been 2013, 2012. Here we go. Tigers with the football on the 20-yard line. That ball is going to go to Brown, and Brown is going to be met in the backfield by Miguel Triana and Stephen Figueroa. And that is going to be a 3-yard loss for the Tigers. That's going to bring up 2nd and 13 with 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this contest.
Triana right there swallowed him up like a corned beef sandwich, Coach.
Like a corned beef sandwich. Just wrapped him up and didn't let go. Here we go. Zane Dugan back in shotgun formation. And he's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 22, Tyler Woolbright. And he is going to keep digging. And a flag does come out. Didn't know if he was going to throw it in or not, but it's going to be a late hit out of bounds. That's going to be a personal foul. That will be an automatic first down. So depending on the spot of the ball, 25, he's going to move it up 15. That's going to bring it to the 40-yard line when we resume play. And I think Coach Brigant's kind of asking about it because they kind of got tripped up right there. Wasn't sure that he was going to throw it, and he reached in his pocket and then just
I think that one might have been indicative of the score if I was a betting man.
And that is what is going to be called. It's going to be a personal foul on the defense. That's going to bring an automatic first down, and they're marking off the 15. And that is going to bring to the 39-yard line. Give a real quick shout-out tonight to our chain gang. That is Mac Davis, David Jones, Jamie Newman, R.L. Self, and Connor McKay. And so just want to thank those guys for what they do each and every Thursday and Friday night when we play at home. Didn't mention our officials tonight, but our officials are Mike Onyet. He is our referee, our white hat. The umpire is Dan Holcomb. And that run, ball comes out. That's not blown dead. He did blow it dead. Number 24 on the carry. That is Caleb Collier. The head linesman tonight is Leland Norland. Our line judge is Cody Dare, and our back judge is Matt Churchman.
Coach, on your chain gang over there, David Jones, he actually shoots the cannon for us, and his work has been cut out for him the first 2 weeks of the season. He is getting lots of cannons to shoot.
We love seeing fireworks. Fireworks means start of games, and fireworks means touchdowns, and we've got to see those go boom a lot tonight. That's number 22, Tyler Woolbright on the carry. He's going to cut back upfield. He's going to get it down to the 45-yard line. Another late flag coming in, and not real sure what that one's going to be because that one came in as didn't even see Bulldogs in the vicinity. Ball is going to be marked at the 46-yard line depending on what the penalty is. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. It's going to be a spot foul, which usually means that it's a hold.
I think Trevor Bates on the edge got held a little bit right there. They're not real quick on those triggers, but that's what they got.
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a hold, and that's going to back them up 10 yards. I think that's one. Fourth quarter, 7 minutes ago, 35-0. I think I'm going to keep that one in my pocket. But these guys want to work playoff games and all that, so they're going to make sure that they do their absolute best for the full 48 minutes. Clock is going to run with 7:06 to go in the ball game. 7 minutes to go. Zane Dugan still in at quarterback. Brown in the backfield with him. Zhang going to throw it. That one's going to be picked off. That's Bryson Barker on the pick, and he is up the field to the 20. Oh, he turns field. He's not going down easy. He's going to get that one down to the 20-yard line. And that was Tyler Woolbright in the backfield right there, not Brown, not Sean Brown.
That's always nice to see a sophomore come in, make a big play. He had a good stop on a kick return earlier in the game, and then he just picked that one off, and even got a little fancy there at the end trying to make some guys miss, and big play for a big sophomore.
That was Bryson Barker on that interception. Is that our 4th interception of the game? I think he yelled Oski pretty loud right there, let him know that we're going the other direction. It's always fun as a defensive player when you hear Oski, you know that, hey, we just got the football.
I think we're trying to get some personnel on the field. Doesn't look like we've got them, but let's see what we have here.
Here we go, play coming in. Matthew Brigant still in at quarterback for the Bulldogs. And we will go up under center for the first time this evening, but it's going to be a delay of game on the Bulldogs with 5.5 minutes to go. And so Bulldogs will be huddling up first and 15 from the Mansfield 25-yard line. Peyton Lipham coming onto the field. He's going to be split out left. Brigant's under center. We got Trips in the backfield. Quarterback's going to keep it right there. That is Matthew Brigant, and he's going to fight hard to get back to the original line of scrimmage with that 5-yard gain. 5 minutes to go. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 20.
Looked kind of like a quarterback draw or quarterback delay right there. Brigant's followed the blockers into the hole. Did a good job. Picked up some positive yards for us. Bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the game. Brigant's up under center again. That ball is handed off to Bates. Bates makes a couple guys miss, and he's going to get about a 7-yard gain on the play. Trevor Bates getting to 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
Manageable for sure, and I don't know if we'll try a field goal again if we don't get it or not. It's a lot closer than that earlier attempt.
27 seconds left on the play clock. Bulldogs will probably let that clock go as low as they can before they say hut. Play is in, and here we go. Bulldogs coming to the line. Matthew Brigant's up under center. 3-back set. Nobody there to hand it off. Brigant's getting out to the left, and he's going to makes a couple guys miss, and he is going to get into the end zone. Sophomore Matthew Brigant with his first career touchdown, and Coach, there's David Jones and those fireworks again, and Bulldogs are up 41-0 on the Tigers.
Good job by sophomore right there leading us down the field. It's always nice to get on the field as a sophomore, period, which he starts defensively for us, but then it's even better when you get to do it in a rivalry game and with an undefeated football team we got on our hands here.
Bulldogs will move to 2-0 in 3.5 minutes. Brigant's right there. It looked like he had enough for the first down, makes a couple of guys miss, and he stumbles and rumbles into the end zone for 6. 41-0. Bulldogs on top. Leo Lopez back out on the field for this PAT. A little bit closer than the 44-yarder that he kicked earlier. That one is just going to be short as it hits the upright and falls on the other side of the goalpost. So that will be no good. 41-0, 3.5 minutes to go in this ball game.
A good start to Coach Doug Powell's career here at Waldron. We hired him away from the Rattlers of Magazine. He's starting 2-0 here, and like we said earlier, he was our only coaching staff hire for the year. We return our OC, Coach Nick Stovall. He does a good job for us. Greenwood native, so we got to give him a hard time about that. We've got our local Bulldog on the defensive side of the ball with Coach Brigance, Mark Brigance. He also coaches baseball for us. We've got our Coach Tanner. Coach Chambers does a good job with our junior high. Helps on the offensive side of the ball. Coach Coker as well, and Coach Lazenby with our junior high guys, and he's always a do anything that you ask him kind of guy. So we've got a good staff here, and we're going to try to keep building on it. And with our 2-0 record going into an open week, and hopefully we keep the train rolling.
Coach actually mentioned Coach Lazenby. We'd like to give a big shout-out to our junior high Bulldogs. Last night, go on the road to Mansfield and come home with a 36-6 win. Bulldogs set to kick it off with 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Leo Lopez teeing it up again, and there is the kick. And that one is going to be a good one. It is going to roll in the end zone, which will be a touchback, and Tigers will take over on the 20-yard line. Just got a score update from Paris. They may have set a record, as the score we're showing on Fearless Friday shows 566-6. Don't think that one's going to be right, but it would be a lot of points.
Sounds more like your golf score coach.
That is true.
See senior Cody Starr in there, number 71, here on senior night. Trying to make some plays for us. We got, I think we got 9 seniors on the squad this year, and we recognize them for senior night at the start, and they're getting a little bit of love from all the fans right now, showing out on senior night.
Score update. Right now, again, Lamar is on top of Gentry 21-14 in the second quarter. Haven't had an update on that in a while. Same with Harding Academy and Mena. That one still says halftime. Ozark is leading Booneville 19-14 in the fourth quarter. Looks like that one's going to come to a photo finish. Mansfield going to take the snap, but we have an illegal procedure on the offense. It's going to be a false start. And clock is running with 2.5 minutes to go in this contest. Mansfield huddled up, coming up to the line of scrimmage. Zane Dugan still at quarterback. Going to take it, going to quick pitch out to Brown. Brown is out to the 20, and he's going to bring that one out to the 22-yard line.
We appreciate everybody tuning into the live feeds tonight, or the live stream tonight. If we can overcome commentary a little bit, we're going to make this live stream pretty decent. It's always fun to watch the games in person. I know Travis Plummer had fun watching the Sugar Bowl in person once, but since we can't all be here with our new guidelines and such, we're glad you guys tune into the live stream and keep supporting our athletes.
Mansfield going to have a 4th and 7 with 1 minute and 20 left. As we said, next week the Bulldogs will have an open week. Mansfield coming to the line, 4th down. They have converted twice tonight on 4th down. 4th and 7 coming. Dugan going to take the snap. He's going to look. He's going to throw it up, and that one is going to come incomplete. Bulldogs will take over with 48 seconds, and that may
Shout out to our seniors here on the sidelines. They had a good game. Started early, kept their foot on the pedal there, and did a good job starting the year 2-0, and we hope to keep the thing going as we move forward with the season. And big shout out to all those guys down there.
And that is going to be your football game with 13 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs will move to 2-0 on the year. Again, we will have an open week next week, so we'll be back with you in 2 weeks. Mansfield is going to travel to Elkins next week. They will go up and they will be 1-1 on the year. This year is a little bit different. The handshake lines, we're not shaking hands and all that due to restrictions that we have. So usually what they do is they meet at the hashes, just kind of tell each other a good game, and that's just the way that we have to do it. Fans aren't allowed onto the field, and so it's kind of a, hey, we played a football game, now you got to get out of here and get off the field. Congratulations to our Bulldogs. Congratulations to our seniors as they will get to end their career, not tonight, but last time they'll play Mansfield in their career, and they'll get to do it with a win. Coach, 2-0, 2 weeks, and we'll be back. So any thoughts before we jump off of here tonight?
Man, I'll take 2-0 every time. Hopefully we can keep building on that and use the open week to our advantage, get some guys rested up, ready to go. Got a big matchup with Atkins and Mina for homecoming, and then we have another open week due to Subi falling to 8-man football, so we've got that open week in there too. But if we can get some of these conference wins, which Mina will be our first conference game, if we can get some conference wins, we put ourselves in a good spot to make the playoffs and maybe even get a decent seed going into the playoffs.
Coach, I appreciate it. Always a good time. We'd like to thank everybody who joined in this evening. Without y'all, then we don't need to do this, and so just a way that we can bring the game to you during this uncertain times, and we don't really know what next week holds, but hopefully in 2 weeks we're going to be back with you against the Atkins Red Devils, and man, enjoyed it. 2-0, go Dogs.
Hey guys, I'm Connor McKay here with the Uncommon Men program of the Waldron Bulldog football team. I'm here with Braden Houston. Braden Houston was elected the lineman of the week for the week of August the 28th against the Gentry Pioneers. Braden played a great game of football on the line of scrimmage and really contributed to the Bulldogs' win. So Braden, tell me how you feel about the game last Friday night.
We played good, and Howie did, and the secondary played good, and if we wouldn't have did what we were supposed to, we wouldn't have took the win.
Well, hey man, we're so glad that we got the big win Friday night. I hope everybody's enjoying this game tonight against the Mansfield Tigers. Make sure you stick around for next week when we vote our next lineman of the week for the Mansfield Tigers game. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. Back to you, Coach.